I want to take you along a morning and what it looks like when I have 4 back-to-back classes. My first class starts at 6:30, so I have to wake up pretty early. I wake up between 4:50 and 5 a.m. I try to eat a little something because all that physical activity and not eating until after my classes are done at 10:30 can just be really hard on my body. When I get into the studio, I like to immediately go over to the iPad and set up Spotify so I can get some music playing and get in the zone for the day. Something that's so fun as an instructor is that you really get to exercise a lot of creativity when coming up with different flows and sequences. And so on the way to the studio, I start to think about what props I wanted people to use for the day. And then I go over to the board right before class and I start writing down the props that they need. And one thing I've been doing as well has been writing a little message on the board just to uplift people's spirits and to give them a little bit of motivation. Everyone has to look at the board in order to set up their mat, so they all see the message, and I've been getting good feedback on the messages so far, which I love. I then set up my mat because a lot of people, when they come in, they just look at my mat to figure out what props they need to use as well as looking at the board. After I set up my mat, I usually set up the mats so that they have a nice spacing and a nice stagger for the amount of people that are in the class. So I go over to my phone, I look at how many people are still signed up because obviously this is a 6:30 a.m. class, so people always cancel last minute. Definitely had late cancels this day. So I set up the mats for the people who were still in the class. After I set up the mats for all of those that were still attending the class, I put on my mic and got ready for everyone to arrive at the studio. First class down, and now we're getting ready for the infrared heat class. As you can see, these heaters are on. Get it going, bring that chest all the way down to the mat. 1. See if you can get your knees super close. Engage your core, keep everything top every single time. Bring it back down. Nice and relax your shoulder. Think about engaging your core here so you're not thinking of it at the beginning of class. Stay in it, just bring those arms down in 5. Stay in it. Your back will help you to squeeze everything off. You touch that toe back down. 2. On 1. Ground that toe into the mat. Just finished the heated class and now I'm setting up for TRX, which has been so fun to teach. Okay, TRX went really well, and now I have my pre and postnatal class. I have 2 people in the class today, so I'm just gonna get their mat set up for them since they are pregnant women.